morning, everyone. I am Kenny Saragora
I am Behind Sonora.
from Group 1, and today we will have a symposium tackling about freedom of expression and harmful speech on social media. For the introduction, freedom of expression is a fundamental right. It allows individuals to voice their opinions and ideas. Social media amplifies this freedom but also creates challenges. As a human being, we all have our free will. This is where we can do anything we want to do, and this includes posting whatever we want on social media. But this can also create problems and challenges. But before that, let's talk about the role of social media first. Social media platforms enable global communication. For example, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. It can spread awareness but also misinformation and harmful speech. We all know that social media allows people from around the world to communicate. Because of this, information can spread quickly to a large people or audiences. It helps spreading awareness, but it can also spread harmful speech and misinformation. This is why we must use social media wisely.
Now let's talk about what is harmful speech. It includes hate speech, cyberbullying, and misinformation. Let's talk about hate speech first. Hateful language attacks, threatens, or insult people or groups because of their race, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation, disability, or gender. This type of language often aims to spread hatred or encourage violence. The next one is cyberbullying. Cyberbullying, people use digital platforms like social media and messaging apps to harass, threaten, or embarrass others. This behavior includes spreading false rumors, sharing private information, and sending hurtful messages. And the last one is information. False or misleading information spreads when people share wrong facts without checking them first. This can lead to confusion and misunderstanding. Now, the examples are online harassment and spreading false information. It causes effects like psychological harm, social division, and violence. These factors create a harmful online environment and can lead to serious emotional, psychological, and social effects. Now let's talk about legal and ethical perspective. Freedom of expression is protected by law, but has limits. People can express their opinions and ideas freely, as many law protect this right. However, this freedom has limits. You cannot use speech that causes harm, like hate speech, false statement that damage someone's reputation, or threats of violence. The next one, hate speech, defamation, and threats are not protected. Hate speech, harmful statements about someone's character, or threats to safety are not protected by freedom. It can lead to legal consequences. And the last one, ethical responsibility, lies with users and platforms. Both users and digital platforms like social media companies have a responsibility to communicate carefully. Users should not share harmful content. At the same time, platforms need to create rules to control and stop the spread of hate speech and misinformation. Example: social media misinformation leading to violence. The next one, online harassment cases and their impact. Government and platform responses to harmful speech.
But of course, we can still balance free speech and online safety. Platforms use AI moderation and policies to regulate content. Users must be responsible for what they share. Digital literacy helps in identifying and combating harmful speech. These few ways help balance free speech and online safety by allowing people to express their viewpoints while avoiding harm. These AI moderation policies help filter out dangerous content. Obviously, as a user, we must be responsible and accountable of what we post on social media. While digital literacy helps you recognize misinformation and hate speech, promoting a healthy social media environment.
Now, the conclusion. Social media is a powerful tool. Use it wisely. We have to use social media in a responsible way. Report harmful content and encourage healthy discussions. Be an advocate for responsible digital communication.
Okay, how do you going to distinguish or differentiate between the hate speech and constructive criticism?
Yung constructive criticism po kasi is nag-help po siya para po mapa-better yung kung ano po yung kini-criticize niya. While hate speech po is sinisiraan po directly.
Okay, that's a good point. Okay, as a user of the media, do you think that we are responsible of all the information that we share online? Anyone from the
Yes po, if kunwari po may nasabi akong hindi maganda or hindi naman po siya, intentionally nasabi, we will take accountability po para po ma-better po yung action na nagawa.
So this question is kind of relatable to the students. Okay, any of you could actually share one experience wherein you face an hate speech before and how do you actually address it? Anyone from the members? Aside from those speakers already, have you experienced it before? Or do you know someone who experienced it before? And how they actually cope up with it?
Personally po, yung personal experience ko nga po, nung grade 11 po ako, nakaka-receive po ako ng mga hate speech nga po. And mostly parang cyberbullying. And nag-post po sila. Paano ko po na-handle yung gano'n? First po is, nag-reach out ako dun sa person na yun. Nilinaw ko lahat. Then after, nag-settle po kami na ganito kanya. Parang nag-set ng boundaries. And then after nun, parang, yun nga po, okay na. Pero, if hindi pa rin po matatapos, sinabi ko naman po sa kanila na meron pong mas, ayun na, ma-include ko na yung parents, lahat po ng authorities, dapat
Any questions from the group?
Since freedom of expression yung topic nyo, how do you express opinion without harming people? Like, kunwari, may opinion ka na offensive para sa iba, paano mo siya ma-deliver sa post?
So, sa personal ko lang din. Sa ganun kasi, may iba-iba tayong humor na nakaka-ano sa ganung way na pag nagsasalita tayo, di ba nakaka-ano tayo, nakakita tayo ng pananan. So, bali pag nag-ano naman, yung sa humor kasi magkakaiba tayo.
Aside po sa sinabi ni May, yun nga po, yung sabi niya may iba-iba tayong humor. It's okay to be frank and straightforward. Pero po, if offensive, dapat isipin mo po yung words of choice na gagamitin mo. Lalo na kung alam mo yung tao ngayon is hindi makatake ang malalim na salita. Hindi naman po malalim na sinasabi kong down siya or something na. Ang sinasabi kong malalim na salita, yung hindi niya kayang tanggapin sa sarili niya na gano'n yung sinabi ko sa kanya. And mga masamay niya po, ever na naman.
And also, it is important as a user, every time that we share information, should be true. At the same time, we have to reflect and reassess the content of the information, especially the one that we share online. And because most of the time, we cannot control who are the one who view those posts or information that we share. So we need to be accountable also with the content that we share, specifically if that is harmful regarding to the reputation of a person. Okay? Yes.
This is ano lang, situational question. As a speaker and based on your topic, if one of your close friends or relatives are the ones who are not being accountable on their social media platform using freedom of speech, like sila na yung mali and tinatake advantage nila yung social media na yun, gamitin yung freedom of speech but in a harmful way, how will you address it?
For me, kakausapin ko siya ng ayos. If hindi niya maintindihan, i-explain ko pa rin sa kanya hanggang sa maano na sa isip niya na yung ginagawa niya is mali and pwede mauwi sa legal action.
Okay, that's good. Okay, congratulations for good number 1.